Hello, everybody out there. How is it going? Welcome to Flawless Rage 2, and welcome to House Flipper 2. Okay, we got audio, so we can turn that thing down. So yes, welcome to House Flipper 2. Tonight, we're going to be continuing on with our house and seeing what we can get done. There's not a lot really left to do. So we're going to head straight into it and get going with it. I hope everybody out there has had a good day today. So yes, let's do it. Busy night ahead for me. I've got to do this, and then when I'm done this, I'm actually going to record Vinyl Friday. And I've got 4 to record, so yeah, should be good. Only take a little while to do that, so that's all good. But here, tonight, we're here for House Flipper. So we are at the front of the house. Well, I might do a little something with that. I don't know. I was thinking about expanding this out just a little bit, but not entirely sure I'm going to go ahead with that. So we're going to go in. Let's just run through what we did last night. So we basically did the entire downstairs last night, which was pretty cool. This is your living room area. All been done. Looking pretty damn nice. Here you've got your kitchen area. At the back, of course, is your back garden. We've extended this like patio kind of area, and on it we've just got a couple of barbecues and a pizza oven. You've got a gazebo over here which has got your chairs in it, and of course your swimming pool and a garden swing for the little kiddie. If we go in here and we go through this door, you've got a downstairs bath. So, you know, very, very nice. Tonight we concentrate upstairs though, so we're going to head up there and get cracking. We did a bit of work up here last night where we put that wall in, and also we've got this walkway down in here to this could be a bedroom, and also this bathroom area. So we're going to do that, and in here we've got quite a lot of space really. We could make another bathroom and a really small bedroom, so we might just do that. So yes, I think we will. Let me let's go from here. It'll only be a small bathroom. We need the room for the bedroom, but I will do that. So we'll build a wall and we'll get that going. But yeah, upstairs won't take too long to decorate at all. You know, it's just your basic bedroom layout and everything. The outside of the house, I was thinking about painting it, but I'm actually just going to patch it. What needs patching is going to be patched. So yeah, so this will be a very small bedroom. And that'll be a bathroom. We need a door then, don't we? If that's going to be a bathroom, we actually need a freaking door. So I'm going to put the door in, and I'm going to put it in there. So then you go in here, and that'll be just a small bathroom. So that's pretty good. We've just got out here to do as well. But I say we get this party underway. So let me clean up this wallpaper, and I've actually been looking at this wallpaper and thinking, do you know what, that's actually not too bad for a bedroom. So I might actually copy it and go around with that in this bedroom. So I think we will. I don't know why there's 2 fucking white squares there. I'll have to try and put something over that and see if it does fix it or not. Not allowing me to there. Right. So, of course, I put a bit on the ceiling right off the bat. You can tell what channel you're fucking watching. Tomorrow night's live stream will be at the normal time. And tomorrow night we are going to return with WWP Wrestling. It's now actually called WWP Victorious. So, look out for that one. That is coming tomorrow night. We've got new wrestlers come in tomorrow night as well. The card is looking stacked. It really is. So yes, come in for that. And then of course, Vinyl Friday. Do you know what? Last night was my first stream of the week, and tomorrow night is my last stream of the week. It's, you know, I took Monday off because I wasn't feeling too great, and you know, I'm happy that I'm able to, you know, get this done and, you know, bring these streams to you and stuff. But yeah, this week has gone so freaking quick. It really has. Children gone back to school today. So yeah, that's exciting if you like that sort of thing. I don't know if I can even get up here if I was to get anything out there. So I might leave that window well alone. We could do this as a kid's bathroom, couldn't we? I think we actually might do it as a kid's bedroom. So with that being said then, let me get rid of the wallpaper here. I'll just shut that door a minute. And we need to fix that up there. Please don't say the whole thing needs doing. No, I think that's okay. Right. We'll do lighting first. Now, if we're in a kid's bedroom here, we need to think about lighting for that. I wouldn't put a lamp in there. Not as anything glass, especially around kids. You'd have to be fucking crazy to do that shit. So, the shade, I'm actually going to go with a green to kind of match up to the wallpaper there. The bulb socket is going to be white. And we can put a couple of these up. Maybe put them up here on this side. And of course, we're going to need a switch to turn the damn things on. If not, what is the point of having them there? So let's go for that one. And let's just wire it. Make sure we're all good here. That's bright enough. That's pretty good. Right. Okay, now the floor. And we need to look at carpet. I'm going to go for that. I'm going to go with a green. Question is what green? I think that's the better one to go for there. Beautiful shit right there. Lovely. Okay, so it's starting to take shape. Now, if it's going to be a kid's room, I mean, I don't really want to do anything about those windows. So what I'm going to do is just put a curtain up there. And we're going to forget they even exist. And we're just going to put the actual standards it comes with because it genuinely doesn't need anything else. They are not going up. Why? Too big, maybe? I don't know. Because the fucking windowsill, right? Is that what it is? The friggin' windowsill? If I have to, I'll see if I can sell that. I can. Right, and the windows have gone as well. That's not ideal. Okay, let me put some new ones in then, and I'll see about if I can get the right size to fit here. Let's go with this. That's a balcony fucking door. There's no way that's going to fit. How about that one? It looks good. Let's try the next size down here. Oh, hello. Does that fit? It fucking fits. Yes. Okay. Now we've just got to patch that up. A lot of patchwork in this one. This house wasn't too bad to begin with. The worst part of it, this one, I would say would be the garden. Because that garden was, well, tragic is the only way to describe it. But now we should be able to... What the fuck? Are they too long? Right, you know what? I ain't dicking around with this. That's not ideal, is it? Let's try that again. Right, we'll put a blind in there. And kids' bedrooms, so we need to think about a small, like, single bed. I mean, we've got a little swing out the back, right? So, I mean, this bedroom's going to be designed for a kid that's way fucking older than, well, that swing suggests, but that could be a family heirloom or something, you know. Anything like that, really. So, we've got the bed there. We are going to have a little telly in here, so I'm going to get a TV unit. It's going to be a little cramped, but I'm going to get a TV unit nonetheless. In the chat, Pam is in. Hello, Pam. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're okay. Fantastic to see you. Welcome. So we'll get a little TV unit in here. Is that a telly or a monitor? PC monitor, not good. Okay, what about that one? Well, that's small enough for a kid's room, isn't it? There we go. You can't really fit much more in here. And I think we'll do a little wardrobe in this thing as well. Smallest I can find is that one. Pam says, I caught up on yesterday's and dropped a like. Thank you, Pam. Much appreciated. There we go. Now, a bathroom. Seeing as this is going to be... We need another blind up in here. What sort of bathroom should we do? Well, that switch, I might reuse that and put that over here. Right. I'm going to go with that one. In. That's a bit, I don't know. I'm thinking something light, like one of these. I think we'll go with that. Now that'll go on the wall, that one will. Pam says, did your wife see that woman? Do you know what? She did, and as predicted, genuinely, I actually said to her when she came home this morning, I go, did you see that fucking woman? And she went, yeah. And I go, and? Oh, yeah, she was in the playground, she go, and bragging about how they had a lovely time in Australia and they might go again next year. And my wife's standing there thinking, yeah, don't come fucking back next time. So, yes, she did see her and she was bragging about her trip to Australia. That's the level we're dealing with when it comes to that. And like I said last night, I don't know why people need to do that. I mean, she's a horrible fucking ugly ass bitch. And she genuinely is. Now, I try to be nice to everybody, you know. I try not to be negative or anything like that. But this woman is fucking tragic, and she literally acts like her shit don't fucking stink, you know. She's sort of like all high and mighty and stuff, and I'm like, you know, I just haven't got the time for that. You know, I actually came across one of the parents today when I was actually on my way down to the shops a little while ago. I had to pop to Morrison's to grab something, and I said to my wife, well, okay, I'll do that, and then as the kids are back at school now, well, have a chippy for dinner. She was like, yeah, all right, and we'll do that. So I went, I was biking down the shop, and along comes one of the parents. Now, I've had a run-in with this guy before, on multiple fucking occasions. Now, this little prick, right, he has got this daughter who they can't control, okay? Now, this daughter goes to the same school as my son, so I'm not going to be too harsh on the daughter, but this girl has driven my son to insanity before. She actually bullied him, and because of this kid, I actually, when he was at the first school where he was, which is the school my daughter goes to now before he went to his new one, I actually had to take him out of school for 3 months because she was bullying him so bad. And I come across this guy. Now, the story goes... Oh, it's story time with Flawless, everybody. True story, though, right? So the story goes like this. I was biking. This is a couple of years back now. Pam says can't stand bullying. Neither can I. Been through it myself. Horrible. Fucking little bastards who think they can get away with bullying people. They should be fucking ashamed of themselves and strung up by the bollocks. If they have bollocks. If not, strung up by the tits. This little twat who has got this daughter. Well, she... I've had a run-in with him before. So what happened was, it was a Sunday morning. And, of course, Sundays being Sundays, the shops don't open till fucking 10, which is stupid. And I went down to the shop, coming home. It was wet, okay? It was fucking wet. It had been raining. There was mud all over the roads, all over the path and everything. But I just thought, well, I need to go home. I need to get across here. And this guy comes along. Well, if you can call him a fucking guy, who is the father of the daughter who was bullying my son. Well, when I went across the road, I must have went a little bit too close to him. I didn't touch him. My bike didn't touch him. Nothing came in contact with him. He started crossing the road, and I was a bit close. My tyre slipped is what happened on a bit of mud. So I just kept going. And he was like, excuse me, stop, you nearly ran me over. And I just, I was just biking, giggling my tits off going up the road. And this guy was coming along, and he goes, and he was mouthing and being all this, and I just thought, you know what, I haven't got the time to deal with your bullshit today. So I flipped him the fucking bird. And he goes, oh, right. Oh, really, mate? Oh, I'll see you at the school tomorrow. And then he kept going on, you nearly ran me over. I turned round again and shouted at him, yeah, shame I fucking missed. And I saw him today. I actually had to go past him on my bike today. I thought, oh, should we do it? And I thought, nah, not worth it. But yeah, and the thing about this guy is he tries to act all big and tough and hard, but genuinely, and I'm not being horrible, he genuinely walks with his arse cheeks clenched. He genuinely walks like a woman. And I mean sort of like one of these posh women who act like they've fucking got, you know, a cork stuck up their ass. You know, this is what this guy walks like. And I was like, fucking hell. So, yeah, I came across him today on the way down the shop. I thought, oh, it was tempting. But yeah, he literally walks like that. I mean, and yeah, he tries to act big and tough and hard. He ain't fuck all. He's got the scruffiest fucking hairdo in the history of our sport. He's got he's got a scruffy fucking hairdo. He looks like a fucking dickhead because he is one. He you know, he's a buck-toothed little bitch as well. Fucking hell. I saw his fucking teeth sticking out of his mouth. I didn't know whether to brush him or get some fucking grout him and put him on my wall. You know, I was like, fuck's sake. Yeah, this is the level of bollocks that we deal with on a daily basis. And I just think it's so funny. I really do. I don't give it. See, that's the thing about me, though. You guys know by now, I don't really give a shit. You know, I'm nice to those who are nice to me, and this guy is a twat. Plain and simple, a fucking twat. That's going to be too fucking bright. I can see that coming from the off, but we're going to go with it. And yeah, I mean, this guy's one of them people who you look at and you think, oh, will you just fuck off, you know? Yes, too bright down there, so I'm going to get rid of one of those and move one of those. But yeah, that's the level we deal with. And, you know, there's no reason for him to be a dick. It just seems like he likes to be like, he likes to act big and tough and hard in front of everybody, one of those. And really, he's nothing more than a sad, pathetic excuse for a human being, you know. So, yeah, but I saw him today. He's another one up there who's a bit of a twat. I mean, you know, don't get me wrong. Some of the people who go up to school are actually all right. Like my daughter's best friend's mum, she's actually all right. I mean, even I stand and have a conversation with her when I go up, you know, and she's actually all right. But you do get some of them up there who you think, for the love of fucking God, shut the fuck up, you know. You get that a lot. So, you know, you do seem to get that a lot with parents and everything like that. And it's a real shame that has to be like that, but unfortunately that's the way it is, you know. You can't really do anything about it. I'm actually going to go this in all of here, fuck it. Make it all one thing. You know, it really is a shame that people have to be like that. But yeah, this woman, oh my God, she would honestly, like I've said, she would make a priest swear. She really would. Oh, we had a lovely time in Australia. Shame we didn't get it, you know, eaten by a fucking saltwater croc. You know. She ain't nothing special. She just thinks she's all high and mighty because she's a helper at the school. It gives her a bit of a fucking ego because her daughter can go into school early because she's there doing things in the mornings to, you know, to help out and stuff. The fuck they need to help out for? That's what the teachers are for, isn't it? To get this shit together. But no, well, all teachers do, as we know, is sit around slurping fucking coffee all day. As you can tell, I have a really strong opinion on schools because I never liked mine. I hated my fucking school. My school was one of the worst you could ever fucking go to. The level of fucking stupidity and, you know, wankiness you had to put up with on a fucking daily basis at mine. I mean, oh God, where the fuck do you begin? It was literally twat central. You go into the fucking classroom, that's full of twats. You know, and like I said, you get the people who are nice to you, who don't really want to be your friend, but are nice to you, you know? And then you get the other people who are just complete and utter fucking arse wipes. There's a lot of that every fucking where, but you know, I know he won't see it because he doesn't watch my streams, but I do want to say congratulations to my nephew who started a new school today. He's started a brand new school today, year 9, and you know, he got on all right. And I had a message from my sister earlier, and she was like, and she was really annoyed because she went outside to wait for him to come home. And he was like, Mum, for God's sake, go back indoors. I'm grown up now. You know, so, yeah, she got told, which I thought was quite funny. I'm actually going to turn that around and go the other way. Pam says, did you hear about the fines they are putting on? Yes, yeah, about something like 60 quid a day, isn't it? Yeah, they don't really have the right to do that. Now, we've spoken about people who work for schools before, particularly one who works at my daughter's school, who's a bit high and fucking mighty himself. I don't like the cunt. I can't stand him. My wife fucking hates him as well. I do have to thank him in one way because he's the one who introduced us to my son's school. But that's all I have to thank him for. The rest of the time he can go fuck himself. You know, I mean, my daughter last winter was very ill. She had one of the worst colds I've ever seeing that, you know, that a child could fucking get. I mean, cough, fucking cough all day. And I ended up, she was so bad, I was really worried about it. I thought that the best thing to do was keep her off and see how she got on. And then there's this prick phones you up and saying, oh, they're missing out on school and the attendance and stuff. Bitch, I'm the fucking father. My wife is the mother. They are our children. What fucking right do you have to tell us that our children are having too much time off school? It's not about if they're at school or not. It's about attendance and their numbers and how they look to fucking Ofsted when the fucking time comes to fucking do a inspection on the school. That's what it is. And in the chat, my brother's in Boston. Hello, brother. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're well. Great to see you. Welcome. We're having a little moan again. It's great. You know, and but it's the truth. It really is, you know, the God's honest truth that about, you know, how this dickhead is. I don't have time for him. I just don't. I just don't. I mean, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Who the fuck are these people and why the hell are they allowed to live? You know, it is ridiculous the way that some of these high and mighty folks who work for schools think they can fucking talk to you, say what they want to you and stuff. But you go up there and start swearing at a teacher and, oh, watch out. You know, I mean, they've got signs up at my daughter's school. Violence and aggression will not, you know, will be prosecuted or something like that, which indicates to me someone's gone up there before and kicked off. You know. And rightfully fucking so. If schools actually did more to help the parents rather than fucking, you know, rather than say, oh, this is wrong with your kid, that's wrong with your kid, then, you know, it would be different. I'm a fucking 80s kid. I started school in what, 1988, right? And I can't remember any of that bullying was about. Bullying's always been about, is unfortunately always going to be about, you're always going to get that one little smart ass prick who thinks he's better than you, you know. or picks on you because of a reason. My reason they picked on me, because my hair is naturally curly. And so they picked on me because I was different. They should see me in my fucking goth makeup, then they'll give them a fucking shock. Yeah, that's what bullies are like. But yeah, as for the fines, yeah, I don't personally think they have the right. Pam says Paul said he heard school skipping has increased the fine. Yeah. Some kids, though, I mean, some parents are going to be fined. I mean, nowadays, parents don't really have that much authority over their own fucking children. I mean, in some respects they do, in some respects they don't. That is because, and that can be contributed to how they're raised. If they've got a parent who doesn't really give a shit, or don't really fucking care about, where their kids are or what their kids doing, then, that is obviously going to be a factor. But, if a kid is skipping school, number one, are they doing it just to be fucking hard or think they're fucking being hard anyway? And saying sort of like, Pam says, couple of mine skipped due to bullying. That's entirely different. That is an entirely different kettle of fish. They had a legitimate reason for doing it. I skived a lot. I would fucking make up illnesses on the fucking spot and fool my mum all the time because I didn't want to go to school. And some days I went to school and then I would, at lunchtime, miraculously get a fucking stomach ache. Boss says, same here. I got charged with truancy, and the judge didn't even give a shit that I was being bullied. No, they don't, because there's no power. Kids have more power over their mums, over their parents today, because it is unfortunately the way things have gone. If I was to turn to my mum and say half the things that kids say to their parents today, my mum would beat the holy hell out of me if I'd have done that. And rightfully fucking so. There isn't, some parents have no, I mean, I live around some of them. Some parents have no fucking control. There are good parents out there, there are bad parents. Unfortunately, there seems to be nowadays, there seems to be more bad parenting than good. That's unfortunately just a fact of it, really. I think I'm going to go lamps in this one. Fuck putting lights up. I don't care if sort of like, I mean, if some parents think, oh, we're not bad parents. Yes, you fucking are. Some of them don't give a shit what time their kids get back. Do you know what? When I was a kid and I'd go outside to play and I come home from school, we used to have for fuck's sake, we used to have a little green outside ours where I mean, you weren't really supposed to, but I did. That you could ride I'd ride my bike around and stuff like that, and it was all brilliant. I loved every second of it. My childhood seriously kicked ass. It really fucking did. You know what? Fuck this. There, fuck it. That'll be done. And when I was a kid, you knew when it was time to come indoors. As soon as it started getting like you would be forced to have your tea first before you went outside. You would be forced to have your tea first before you went outside. Otherwise, there was no play. And then you go outside, play for a little bit, and as soon as it started getting dark, or the second your parents called you, you got your ass indoors. Back then, it was safe to play outside. Now, not so much. There's too many threats out there now. There's way too many threats out there now for kids to play outside and stuff. Where has it all gone wrong? You know, and like I say, some parents are absolutely fucking shit. I try and do the best I can with my kids. You know, I mean, my daughter's, you know, all she wants to do is play. You know, my daughter, she's 8 years old, and all she literally wants to do is come home and play. My son is kind of the same thing. My kids really haven't associated with kids outside of school. Not because I haven't let them or anything, just because they don't want to. My kids have got the attitude sort of like, well, we see them all day at school, why do I need to play with them now? Which is fine, you know, if that's the way they want to do things. In a way, I'd prefer it if they'd have a friend come round and play in the garden or something, you know, for the social side of things. But, yeah. The way that people are the way that kids are raised now, it is a bit fucking, it's disgusting in a way, isn't it? You know, I try and do the very best I can with mine. And, you know, even at 13 years old, my son with ADHD goes, you know, before he goes to bed at night, he gives, you know, mum and dad a hug before he goes to bed. He says, love you, you know, before he goes off up there. And then he'll take himself off up to bed and go to sleep. Pam says, I never had many friends because I was shy. Yeah, a lot of people do have that issue as well, and that's a factor, isn't it? You know, if you're too shy to speak, or you're a bit worried about it, then yeah, that's going to be one thing you have to deal with. It's not very nice to deal with. I've had it. I mean, my half cousin, he's fucking hell. I think he's older than me. I used to go around his and play. He would always be inside on video games constantly. And I used to go around there, play video games with him. He has never in his life been outside to play with friends because sheltered, really. He's a bit of had a bit of a sheltered upbringing. That's my cousin's son. And, you know, I used to go round there and play with him. You go in the house and play with him, that was fine. But as for going out, his parents didn't really like it all that much. And this is when it was okay to do so. Pam says I was a nervous wreck due to dad beating mum. So that was that would come into, that kind of would come into sort of like I guess anxiety, really. If you really think about it, that would come into that. Which, trust me, anxiety sucks a dick. It really does. I suffer with it to this very day, and it's fucking soul destroying. Pam says I ran away at 16. Lots of kids go through that. And when it comes to, was there anything that was making your dad lash out like that? Was it a drink problem or anything like that? Because sometimes that will that'll be something, and that makes you nervous. Let's just get the last bit of wallpaper on there. Drinking daily. All right, okay. That pretty much tells me everything I need to know there. Yeah, that's why you were shy. I was also a bit of anxiety. Being, you know, kind of like scared of being rejected, I suppose, in kind of a way. Which isn't very nice. That's actually really, really sad. See, I've had it fucking lucky when it comes to my parents. My mum, who's 74 now, you know, I still have a laugh with her. You know, my mum is great. She really is. Makes me bloody angry sometimes, but what parents don't? Their kids, right? But, you know, I still have a laugh with her and stuff. And that's all good. Yeah. My dad was my absolute fucking hero. He would be getting me up early some mornings. Like, even in the bloody holidays, he'd get me up early and say, right, come on, I need your help with the car. And I'd go out there and we'd be doing bits and bobs to a car and stuff like that. That's where I learned all my mechanical skills from my dad. To this day, an engine's never beat me. I've always got it to run or do it or be able to fix it. And I miss him. I miss him like fucking crazy, my dad. He idolized my mum. To his last breath, he idolized my mum. And even now, my mum still can't talk about him. Because if she does, she'll end up crying. I've seen it happen on more than one occasion. You know, she misses him so fucking bad, she really does. Oh, so do I. You know, his little rhymes that he used to make up and, you know, call everybody bastards, things like, you know. He was I mean, I've got some of my dad in me, but I've got a hell of a lot of my mother in me. I've got my mother's temper, I know that. But yeah. Kids these days have no fucking respect. Mine, I'm bringing up the way that I was brought up. If they step out of line, they get told about it. Like I was. Like, my son, he absolutely adores his video games. He has his problems, fair enough, and his video games are his go-to. But last week, before they went back to school, he was on holiday. And so he was like, so he must have thought, well, I'm going to go on a game for a little bit. This is at 3:30 in the fucking morning. I didn't hear him. I must have fell asleep down here or something. My wife heard him. And he was talking to himself because he was working out what he was going to do in his game. So he's not speaking to himself, having a conversation with himself. He's thinking out loud. And so he kept my wife awake. And so I went in there, and when I found out the next morning, and for a couple of hours, I took his PlayStation away from him. And he actually snapped at me last week. And I was like, excuse me, who the hell do you think you're talking to? You don't talk to me like that. And after a little while, he actually came downstairs, sat next to me, put his arms around me and said, I'm sorry for talking to you like that, Dad. I didn't mean to. He apologized, and everything, after that, everything was forgiven. I said, don't ever speak to me like that again. And he said, I won't, I promise. And he was genuinely sorry. And so I thought, well, I know he's got issues and stuff, and I don't let him, I know he needs help in certain areas, but I don't think that, I don't let him use that as an excuse. I try and do my very best with him, and he's great. If you met him, you'd love him. You really would. Honestly, he's the funniest little sod you'll ever come across. He is that kid who, I mean, he's got a lot of me in him, especially when it comes to women. He watches the things on telly, and like we watch Whose Line US, right? He fancies Aisha Tyler, the host. And last week when we was watching it, there was these guests on there, and they were two like female American footballers, and they were fucking hot as all hell. He was watching that, and he was like, oh, he's 13 years old, and he was going, oh, Dad, look. And I was like, oh, I can see him, bruh. I can fucking see him. That was great. I don't mind him. I don't mind him being like that, but I do teach him other things as well. Like, I mean, people think I am a horny fucker. Who am I kidding? But you usually get a horny teenager. You never heard of a horny 40-year-old before, have you? Surprise, here I am. He's, I do teach him to respect, though. He has to respect. I don't want him being, a dick when it comes to women and stuff. He has to show respect. I do teach him that. And I teach him that through his mum and his sister. To show respect and everything, and be nice. Honestly, he's great. He really is. He's such a cool little fucker. He really is. Now, I did have some comments come in while I was yabbering away, so let's just read them. Pam says, I just thought of something, Flawless. You could put headphones on with MJ music and film yourself dancing. Yeah, I could. I could, but you wouldn't even know what song I'll be doing, so yeah, that's not a bad idea. Right, I know the house needs a little more doing, but fuck it, I'm selling it. So we're going to flog this thing, and we're going to see how much. Here we go. No Bilo, thankfully, but it looks like our winner is going to be Willow Newman, which is a very, very different way to spell it. Got 75k profit there, nearly 76k. So yeah, Willow Newman, it is all yours. Enjoy it. Boston also did say, if I have stuff to say to my mother, I want to say in my head, we'll be meeting a cast iron frying pan. Pam says, great job. Thank you very much, Pam. Let's choose somewhere else. Let's take a look at the pictures, and then we'll choose somewhere else that we'll be starting on next week on Monday. Because there is no House Flipper tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is WWP Victorious. That is coming your way tomorrow night. I can't wait for it. It's going to be bloody brilliant. And I will stream wrestling tomorrow night. I'm fucking determined. Boston says, I'm here, Pam, just trying to stay awake. You okay, brother? Okay, so here we are. Oh, yeah, I'll put Michael Jackson on the video. There we go. Right. Okay, let's get another house that we can maybe do a little bit of work on. Boston says, yeah, I'm fine. Just a couple of restless nights. There isn't nothing bothering you, bro? You know, me and Pam are here. You know, you can always talk to us. If you need to talk about anything, I've said it before, just holler. You know, always here. I'm not doing that one again. Oh, believe me, I know what it's like to stay awake as well. It's fucking horrible, especially the next day. Sometimes I do it, and it's like self-inflicted, though. Especially around Christmas time. I hate going out doing the fucking Christmas shop, and there's people every fucking where, so I go early as fuck on Christmas Eve. I mean, I'm like outside the shop at 5:30 in the morning waiting for it to open at 6. So I can get everything I need to get and get the fuck home, and that way I ain't got to go anywhere else anymore. Boss says, no, mostly my mind is just stuck on overdrive thinking about things. More than one thing. Okay. Well, like I've said, bro, okay, here if you need us, all right? So if you do want to chat about anything, please just holler. I beg of you. As Pam says there, put soft music on while you settle. You could listen to, have relaxing music playing in the background. Have something that you love in the background. So it could be a video. We're doing Verdant Nook, by the way. It could be a video. It could be music. It could be... Always, brother. You know, anything. Just, you know, if you need anything or you want to talk, please, for the love of God, we're here, okay? Okay, so we're going to be doing this. We've got a yellow gazebo. We're going to get rid of that, and we might put something else there. Barbecue can go. We've got a little shed here. We'll take a... Or is that a garage? Garage. Right. So you're overthinking about what you're doing on a game, yeah? If that's what you're overthinking about, bro, then try and think of it this way. You know, you can always sort of like just let inspiration hit when you get on, you know? Don't sort of like plan for this, will this fit here, will this... I don't. I mean, You can see by the level of my work, I play it by ear. I don't really do much in that respect. We need to do something about this, because this... Let's go fucking in here a minute. Is it filled with shit? It is filled with shit. Right. Do you know what? That's big enough as well, I think. We're going to turn this into a little house. A house with a house. Well, bro, just remember one thing, all right? I know that you are proud of your designs and stuff, and hell, it's great to see them. But if it takes a month, 2 months for you to get one done, to bring a video out, it doesn't matter. You don't want to deprive yourself of sleep because of a game, you know? It affects quite a lot of things. It affects your mental health and things like that. And by the Christ, I know what it's like to, I know what it's like to fucking be fucked because of, lack of sleep. Do not deprive yourself of sleep. Try to put, if you can, sometimes it's easier said than done, put it out of your mind. Chill out with something. And relax the best you can. And think, fuck it, I'll do it later. It doesn't matter how long it takes for you to do these things. You'll get them done eventually. There is no rush. There is no rush for anything. The most important thing is your mental health. And your physical health as well. Please, for the love of God, do not rush anything. One step at a time is always the way that I've seen things. And you're a very important person, so please. Okay, yep. That's all good, bro. Oh, it's this fucking place, is it? Right, okay. Okay. We're going to do something with this fucker then. Let's clear it. I do like that stereo. It's even got a tape deck on it, for fuck's sake. Now, here's a question. I need basically to know, okay? Recently, because I might make my own mixtapes and stuff to play, yes, I still play cassettes. How fucking retro am I? But, well, they actually do still make tapes, but, I've been buying a lot of CDs recently. Would you guys be interested in seeing what I got? Seeing the sort of, what CDs I've picked up? There'll be a lot. But I'm just wondering, would you be interested to see what I picked up from, like, boot sales and stuff like that? There is another boot sale this week. So if Pam says yes, definitely, right? Okay. I can definitely do that. I'll wait till Sunday to see if I get anything else at the any more CDs or anything at the boot sale. There's what's coming this week. And then I'll show them off. I have been buying a hell of a lot. There's been a ton. Oh, this house, look at it. It needs a fucking complete redesign. That's a wasted fucking space right here, look. Right, I will get a bunch of CDs together, see what I buy on Sunday, and then I'll make the video next week, and I'll post it as soon as I possibly can. Tonight I have to film fucking 4 Vinyl Fridays. If not, you won't have a video to watch tomorrow night. You'll get wrestling, of course, but apart from that, you won't get a Vinyl Friday unless I record tonight. So I have to do that tonight. It is kind of imperative I do it tonight. So. Huge box of CDs in a box here. Oh, nice one. I actually went to a car boot sale this past Sunday. I wasn't feeling very well, but I thought, well, I'm going to hobble down there. And I went and I looked through some CDs, and the guy there says you can have them all if you want for 20 quid. There was 2 big boxes full. I thought, number one, I'm not very well, so I can't get them home. And number 2, I'm on a friggin' push bike. Do I look like I have magic fucking fingers? Some women would say I do. But, you know, do I really look like I have magic fingers to you? Magic hands. So, yeah. We have to see about doing something with this house. I'm getting ideas. I hate these fucking plants they put on the wall. That looks stupid. Pam says among them is the Now collection. Oh my god, that's awesome. There'll be a couple of Nows in with the CDs I show. Spoiler alert. Some of the ones that you know, you'll see, they're not, or won't all be boot sales. Some of them will be new, some of them will be second hand, but there will be some good. There's some good shit there. There really is. I mean, at this point, I just listen to anything. When you've got a daughter who loves listening to Ariana Grande and a father who likes looking at Ariana Grande, and you know, you've got my son who he very much just listens to whatever the hell's playing. He's not really fussed. Both of them are like MJ, though. I mean, to live in this house, they pretty much have to. Well, they don't have to, but you know, they both like him, and yeah, this house, I'm fucking... Oh, God, look at it! And you're telling me that that's the front? Why the fuck is there a sofa at the top? That downstairs is being re-fucking designed. These fucking... Every single wall is coming the fuck down. That starts now. It's too fucking small and pokey. That's what she said. But this genuinely needs a redesign. It's dreadful. Right. Get rid of this door frame. Look, magic shelves that we missed completely. Okay. When the bog roll hits the floor. Right. No, we're not going to do that. Right. Fucking hell, man, this house. Has anybody else looked at this house and thought, oh, hell no? That's an issue because the stairs are there unless we move them. I don't know what the fuck we're going to do to this place. We'll do something to it, though. Right, okay, I'll knock this wall down. Okay, lovely. And that can be put through as well. Wow. Okay. Pam, go on Vinted, sell them. Make some money. Very good, very good. I'd like to know when I got here why there was candles outside the doors here. Was someone conducting a satanic ritual on my porch? We might be goth, but we don't do that, you know. Not bad, not bad. Okay. This we're going to make into a little house, so we're going to change this place around just a little bit. This is not the front fucking door. That can't be. That is stupid. We're doing this. We're going to do this, and we're going to try and make a proper job of this one. Me do a proper job. Right. I'm going to call it there, guys, because I do need to get off and do some filming for Vinyl Friday tomorrow night and another few weeks after that. So I'm going to leave it here tonight. And I'll be back tomorrow night with WWP Victorious, which is the new name for our weekly show. There's a couple of new wrestlers coming in tomorrow night, a couple of big Brutuses coming in. And yes, it's going to be absolutely fantastic. So please join me tomorrow night, usual time, for WWP Victorious. New arena. Everything's been done. And a new look faction on there as well. Watch and find out. So, yes, that's coming tomorrow night. Pam in the chat says, okay, thanks for streaming. Thank you for coming in, Pam. Fantastic to have you in. Much love to you. Take good care of yourself. And also, Boston says, all right, brother, thanks for coming in. Or thanks for streaming. Thank you for coming in, brother. I do appreciate it. Much love to you as well. Get some sleep, bro. All right? That's very important. Much love to you, brother. And guys, you need to go sub to Pam and Boston. First, let's go and talk about Pam, because she's an artist on House Flipper 2. She's a Picasso. She knows what she's doing. Her work is second to none. It really is. And she figures out details and nobody else can, she figures out details and figures out ways to do things that you wouldn't believe. So please go sub to Pam's Game TV 2000. Also Boston Tea Party, my brother from another mother. I'm sure we were separated at birth, and then one of them was carted off to the US and the other one stayed here in the UK, because this guy, him and Pam are my two best friends that I've ever had. Boston, for instance, we stream GTA together sometimes, and I love every fucking second of it. It's so funny. It's fantastic. He's the best person I've ever streamed with. So please go sub to him because you want Mega Mansions, you want firefighting, you want Disney Dreamlight Valley, you want all that good stuff. You need to go and sub to his channel because he's amazing, and so is his content. So please go sub to him. But I'm going to get out of here now. Thank you for watching. See you with wrestling tomorrow night, WWP coming your way, and also Vinyl Friday as well, which I better go film. Right, take care guys, stay safe, be nice to each other, and don't forget to subscribe here if you're new. Turn on them post notifications to be notified every single time I upload a brand new video or stream. Also follow me on Instagram at Flawless Rage 2, and over there on Twitch at BuzzRuss13. That is BuzzRuss13 on Twitch. Hope to see you there sometime. Until tomorrow night, take care, be nice to each other, and I'll see you then. Until then, always remember to be you, be the real you, be the true you, because no point in being anything else, is there? Take care, guys. And you're welcome, Pam and Boston. And I'll see you tomorrow night for WWP Victoria. Stay safe. Cheers, guys. And good night, everybody.